Hey, keep it down.
Can I get an ice pack from my mouth?
Ninth period, you missed a few slides. You missed the warm up. That's fine. I just want to go back and let you know that perpendicular when lines cross, and it means 90 degrees. So this box implies 90 degrees. The symbol for perpendicular is like an upside down T. Just pause it, and you can write it down in your notebooks. I'm gonna go to the next slide. Parallel lines like JOHN. Those are lines that never meet. It's like a Lifetime movie. They have so much in common. They were made for each other. It's a shame they're never going to meet. So JO is never going to meet HN because they're parallel. The symbol for parallel is this 11 looking thing. So you would say line JO is parallel to HN. And now you're caught up. The next, no, this is 7th grade standard. This definition is called complementary. O and S is like, are these notes for angles, triangles, and prisms? Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much everything you need to know, except for maybe surface area and volume. Complementary angles, this is an example of that. It's when two angles come together, and when you put them together, they make 90 degrees. They do not have to be touching. So, like, they could be called complementary and be isolated away apart from each other. I'm going to show you this one too. The other one's called supplementary, and that's when two angles can come together to make 180 degrees. Now, the thing about 180 degrees is it makes a straight line. You see little ABC, it's a straight line. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, if you have two 90-degree angles, you put them together, it's going to make the floor. It's going to be a straight line. Can you not whistle, please? Yeah, draw 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I give you pop.
I have graph papers now.
Don't leave them on the floor. Make sure you put them back in that helmet behind Shay.
I never got.
There's a ruler behind you, Ethan. That might be closer. That's a good one to use. Alright, I know there's some kids that were in the advanced class when they learned this, they forgot, wait, does complementary mean 90 or 180? Like, they're not sure. This is how I remember it. Because C comes first in the alphabet, C comes way earlier than S. C is the one that's the smaller number. C is the 90, and then S is the 180. There's a kid that's like, well, I remember it because this has 1P, so complementary is 1P, so it's one set of 90, and then 2P is 180. I don't know. Does that help them out?
Smart.
So, if that helps you keep it straight, then you use that. Bless you. Oh, I think I have stuff to pass back to. Yeah. I might not actually. That's the 9th period. 7th. Nope, we're good.
No? Alright. What was that card?
Grab your Bible. What if you want
Alright, so what they're gonna do is they're not gonna give you all these angles. They're gonna make one of them be an X and see if you can figure it out. So let's try a couple examples like that. Wait.
Wow.
Actually, what you just did there, that was a magic trick like that. You would take a straw, like a little straw, and he would go around it like this. He'd go around with his finger like this. But then, like, when you go around it with your finger, everybody looks at your finger. And then he would, like, go like this on the table.
You
would
must like that
blow
up
real
again.
softly, and then he would push his finger, and this thing would move, but he'd be blowing it. And people were like, "Oh my god, how'd you do that?" You have straws at lunch.
Yeah.
All right, am I good now? Alright. Example 1. Trying to find the measure of x if you know that angle TBA is 140.
That's just
What color should I use? Is blue your favorite color?
I think so.
Why do you use Comic Sans on like everything?
Mr. Garcia, we could have had it subbed to me.
There's only
So
one.
specifically for this.
I don't know if the
For
drawing.
2.5 hours, we could have had.
I couldn't do that to somebody.
We could have had Mr. Harper.
He wouldn't have been Mr. Harper. It would have been somebody last minute. It would have been another teacher giving up their planning.
Do you know about Mr. Harper? How he's like,
Rumors are spreading that Mr. Harper got fired.
no.
Wait, who's spreading drama?
This is going on.
Wait, what?
He's like, this is being like,
This is on the record.
and
now somebody from another giant uniform with a trophy on fire.
Is
Dude, I think Mr. Goldberg.
he did?
Yeah, Mr.
You're
Goldberg.
gonna
Mr. Goldberg got fired.
Well,
Okay, so
Carter.
out.
Carter, be quiet.
Your video is gonna get them on your house.
Let's go with Adam. Adam, what do you think x could equal to make this supplementary?
I keep forgetting.
140. Well, let's check that. Caitlin,
Caitlin.
if I have to ask you guys to stop talking again, I'm gonna be really upset. Then show me by stop talking. Guys, do you guys agree that this right here, TBC, is a straight line? Devin, how many degrees is a straight line? 180. We already know that this section of it is 140. So we're almost at 180. We just have a little bit left to go. How did you do that? It will. Yeah, you're right. But in a way, I believe you did 180 minus 140 equals 40. So x is going to equal 40 degrees on this one.
So basically, you subtract.
You can subtract what you know and whatever
So
you're left
basically,
with.
so
You-
180 and then minus the number that you're given.
Mhm.
Okay.
That will work. Let's try a different looking angle. Let's try a right angle. Oh, wait. Okay, I'll wait.
I may take angles and triangles.
Can, but you gotta be good at surface area and volume too. There's surface area and volume are objectives on there that I haven't really taught yet. So. Try to find x.
Remember it's missing.
Oh,
I just.
I've heard people
I know.
You realize you're just saying that while I'm recording?
Are we your favorite class?
Now we can use this against you, Mr.
I don't have a
Garcia.
favorite class. I just say I will say I'm very proud of you guys.
Hashtag fifth period.
Mr. Garcia, can we sing the circle song at the end to make the video more
Where'd my red
entertaining?
Why, you're calling Mr. Garcia not interested?
Subscribe to Beauty High.
Stick around to hear a bunch of players sing.
Follow my
Nobody saw for X yet? Come on. Put it.
It's actually
I got. Yeah, I think I got it.
Raise your hand.
I have to. You know what kind of get that one.
Please. moving around. That was a good idea. I threw a star.
David, how many degrees is STV? Good. So you know it's 90. So we know this whole thing is 90 degrees. We know part of it. We know the UTV. Let me highlight that. We know this part right here is 25. We gotta find the missing part. It looks like it's gonna be bigger than 25, but sometimes the images are misleading. David, what type of math am I gonna do with 90? Subtract?
I think I know what it is.
Take a guess. What do you think? Definitely gonna be a 5. I believe it's 65.
Gang, gang.
In the last one, I wrote down subtract 180 by what you know.
Alright.
I ran out of space.
Harder. Guys, if you want to have SEO, let's get through this. We're almost done. I literally only have a few more slides. We're gonna do a couple angle relationships. I'm gonna do maybe one triangle, and we'll be done. All right, the word adjacent. That just means next to. Like, that means sharing. That means sharing a line with. So you would say angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent because they are sharing this blue line. What room is adjacent to mine? Miss Cataldo, because we're sharing this wall. So we're
Now put the wall as hard as you can.
One more time.
no.
Can I hit the wall?
Walk.
Oh.
Man, Mr. Ruick will like.
Just say
I'm around
it's
now.
it's the construction.
He'll
Yes.
come through like the
When I
Kool-Aid man.
first, when I first started walking down there, I was like, I do not want to go to math for 2 hours. Now I'm here, and now I'm like,
James.
now I want to be like, I'm
I feel so bad for this video.
Huh?
This is gonna get demonetized. Wait, don't.
No, they're gonna hear the little conversations at this table. They're gonna hear James grunting, "Oh yeah."
Oh
Right here, me and Steven.
Why do you say oh yeah? That's gonna be the Kool-Aid man in a couple of years.
All right, let's quiet down. Who is adjacent to Mrs. Klaus?
We're gonna make a Kool-Aid man. Yeah, I swear that they'll let it. It's gonna happen. The Kool-Aid man's gonna get earrings. Bob is an actual square.
I used 3 pages.
I need to get involved. I got like 2
Because your garage is so big, you don't have to draw them that big.
I like drawing them big. It helps me understand.
Stick around till the end.
Okay, this is saying angle 1 is adjacent to angle 2. They're next to each other. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Question? Probably the second or third most important slide is vertical angles. You will get questions on this on the platform, and they probably will ask you about vertical angles some way, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow. Vertical angles is all you need to know. Vertical angles will always be congruent or equal to each other. When angles cross, do you guys ever think about that? When you cross 2 angles, 2 lines, the ones opposite each other are always going to be equal.
Like railroad tracks.
Well, they don't cross, they're parallel.
Like railroad. Well, sometimes when they like when they
So whenever, if anything crosses, when straight lines cross,
This is something like that. Wow.
Oh wait.
I know what you're talking about.
What do you hear? I need water.
Mr. Garcia, I bet you just heard him like, I need water, and then you took a drink of
That
water.
was a big fella.
Water is awful. It makes me thirsty. It's like doing the opposite.
I need the water at the office.
Okay, those angles are called vertical, and the way that I remember vertical is vertical starts with a V, and I make two V's with my hands, and then I cross it. Vertical angles are
I
crossed.
can like that. I do my pinkies, but not that.
Vertical.
I can't do it. Like, you do it separate.
You can do it, and then you cross it like this. Vertical.
What's up?
I couldn't do that when I was your age. I didn't, especially this hand. I was like,
Yeah, I can do it. That's the stuff.
you gotta focus on that.
Hey, I can do it.
I can move it back.
I taught y'all that.
What's the
You should just do that at the talent show next year.
Stand there like this. I bet you can win the talent show.
Alright.
Oh.
Quiet down. Let's go with Sarah. Sarah, is 100 and 100 vertical too then? Do you have vertical angles on top of each other? Yeah, you can. These are both vertical. Alright, so whenever they cross, there's two sets of vertical lines. We good? I'm gonna cover up the top one. I'm just gonna we'll just focus on the bottom one today. Triangle angle theorem.
Did you know I think Mr. Brown has the same cabinet as you?
He does.
He does? Okay, I remember going in there, and then I yelled at him. Where did you go? And then he said I wasn't allowed to. And then I had to get
Whose chopsticks are these?
Where did you go?
You climbed in his locker.
No.
So I want somebody to cut a big fat triangle out of this somehow.
Me.
Alright.
You picked her 2 times today.
Hey, well, I'm fat. I got fast hands. Oh, this is shaped weird. I can't do that.
On how to get the volume and surface area of a triangle.
It's just a
really quick.
triangle. Stop yelling at me.
We're gonna yell at
That's
you.
my idea.
What?
Instead of big time.
Gotta do it wrong.
Hurry up. Finish it up.
I have to fix it though. It's like weird.
Okay, then fix it.
I don't know what that is.
It's not over.
I'm gonna do it.
You
No.
said it ain't the triangle.
That's
These are actually like the best.
He said big.
I was
right.
But it was shaped weird.
All you do is take the bottom.
It actually was shaped.
Alright, she.
Because I'm actually I couldn't do it. Okay, everyone yell at me.
Alright, this might guys, pay attention to this. This might work. Joseph, catch these for me. So this would work for any triangle. Catch this when I falls.
catch the scissors.
You got it? Alright, I cut off one side.
On it, that looks like that.
And now I'm gonna tape it up here.
Tape it up where Joe's
They're
picture is.
Just if you're close, you can see these aren't perfect.
Tape it up where Joe's picture.
Catch this one. Thank you.
We lost one.
Thank you.
Dot.
It does.
My snapple.
Somebody tell me where the one is.
Alright, last angle is this one right here.
So it looks like we're like ancient Indian.
Guys, when I put this on here, if you look, it's It's not a circle. Well, it's going to make a straight line.
Miss Garcia, I don't see how my triangle like did something.
Huh?
I don't see how my triangle did something.
I put all your corners of your triangle together. If you put all the corners together, it makes a straight line. That's why triangle adds up to 180. It's gonna make a straight line.
What was that?
That's just an expensive calculator.
That's a crap.
You're not fully.
All right, since you know a triangle now weighs 180 or measures 180 degrees, try to find the missing measure there.
That's a big
You guys were criticizing me. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to for some reason. But I shaped it and I wasn't supposed
Why do we have tests for final product?
For final product,
Yeah.
to see how good you learn a material.
But our other teachers do like school projects.
Math is different. That's why the rubric's different.
That'd be fun. Why can't just 180?
Oh, it's a game
What?
I know that.
No, they can't be 180 because 180 plus 20 plus 34 would be 234. A triangle has to be like a triangle.
Marty's trying to prove that you can draw a better triangle.
You can.
I just teared a better triangle.
Yeah, you just have to.
And that means, you know what? Try to throw away the scrap.
Alright,
Don't talk about Marty like that. What, you said throw away the scrap. I thought you were talking about Marty. I thought that you were talking about Marty.
go and show some Gus. I just asked you just to stop talking. Just keep doing it. Stop talking. I'm getting ready to go over this. Did anybody find an answer for that? Brooklyn? Alright, how'd you get 126?
I had it 34, 20, and I got 50.
Alright, 34 and 20. You know those angles. What does that equal when you add those together? 54. And you just learned on the last slide that the entire triangle is going to make 180. So what are you going to do with 180 and 54?
Minus 54 from
Yeah. So then you're going to take the 180, subtract the 54, and what did you say you got, 126?
Yeah.
That's correct. The missing measure would be 126. Did you guys already know that a triangle was 180 or no?
Yeah.
You did?
I mean, I recall a teacher yelling at me.
Devin.
I drew it.
Oh, I was going to measure it to see. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, it's the same color as my beautiful triangle.
What do we got? 126?
No, it actually works.
It's pretty close.
Wrong.
It's off a little bit, but.
Drag it over, it'll be on.
Alright, so that worked. How about this? I'm going to give you one with no numbers.
How did we just go from example 4 to example 3?
5.
Oh, because I don't even think that we had an example measure.
Yeah, we did.
Wait.
Miss Garcia, if you are, go home and still be okay. I swear that it's Monday. I don't know what day it is, but it's Monday. It feels like a Monday. It's a Wednesday. Yeah, it feels like Monday. Tomorrow's my last day, Friday, I'm not coming. Why? I'm going to Kalahari with job.
I never do.
We have testing tomorrow. And I've been in Kalahari so many times that I don't know.
So you're gonna miss testing?
I told Mr. Weir specifically that I'm gonna. Wait, but which X? I'm bringing another staff.
You're going to what?
I'm gonna cry.
For what?
We have testing for 3 hours
Why are you going to cry for that?
because I don't want to do it.
Well,
No one wants to do it.
Okay. And so I'm gonna cry.
I make more water lines, I make water bottles.
I don't eat it.
Alright, let's start talking about this. Andrew's off to a hot start. Andrew, what did you say that you knew that this equals? 90. So, you know one of the angles is 90, and you also know the other two are both labeled x. If they're both labeled x, that means they have to be equal. You can't have x equal 30, the other one equals 20. If one equals 30, they both equal 30. So what are two numbers that would put all that together to equal 180? Yeah.
45.
How'd you get that?
Because if you do 45 plus 45, that's 90, and 90 plus 90 is 40.
Good. If you wanted to think about it, you could have two x's plus that 90 equals 180 because it's a triangle. In a way, he realized that by taking away 90, he only had to solve for 90 more.
Is it kind of like a two-step equation?
This is a two-step equation. Good.
Oh, I was right.
Divide by 2, and Owen's correct. It equals 45.
Yeah, it's better than Mark's triangle. That's a better triangle.
Let's go.
Oh, I hear that.
Let's go.
I didn't get all that.
No, Colin.
Wow, don't jump it.
Really?
Alright, if you don't have a calculator for tomorrow, quiet down. I do not have enough for all the 7th graders. So if you have one, like Sarah's is blue or purple, I'm not sure what color that is. She's gonna use that tomorrow. That is good.
Can I please have a calculator?
I will. Yes. If you could use it on part 2. So you got to keep it away from part 1. Part 1, unfortunately, you're not allowed to use it. But part 2, you can. If you want me, if they're gonna put a circle on there, they'll probably put a circle on part 2, just because I'm 3.14. Yeah. All right. When I give you this, you're gonna keep it with you in your locker, bring it to your testing place, and return it to me because I'm gonna highlight you up. All right, raise your hand if you need it, and then come up and get one. Lexi can come get one.
We already have one.
I don't know if I do.
All right, Jessica.
Wait, excuse me, can I go check my locker file?
Yes.
Hey, yo,
Michael.
I have a question about those dads.
What?
Are teachers getting those dads?
Adam.
I mean, I have
I asked a question.
Wait, so we're on with
Brooklyn.
this?
What? Yeah.
John on.
Owen.
I already have one.
You have one? Then put your hand down. I'm not doing that.
No, but it's yours. It's yours.
Oh.
I had already grabbed one.
Do you need one for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Then you're gonna keep that one then.
Okay.
Or do you need one?
No, it
Thank you.
Caitlin, you can come get one.
Did you call my name?
Yeah.
Take it.